Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, today I'm doing paid review 21QB68. That's right guys, this is a paid review express, and it's a long one. Here we go. 21QB68. Quick wristwatch check. Rolex Submariner. 41 mil. Okay, here we go. Hello, Arch. I just sent you 100 smackaroonies, $100. Thank you so much there. I really do appreciate this. I've been running a bit short there. Love your videos and your brutal honesty. Keep it up. I'm 41 years old and I'd like some advice on how to move forward with my collection. I've been collecting since 2013 when the wife put the watch bug in my ear when she gifted me the Citizen Black Dial watch at Christmas. This was in 2013. Over the next couple of years, she bought me the Citizen BL 5250-02L perpetual calendar. I started buying a couple for myself and decided to get the white dial Tissot Viso date. Then I fell into a short vintage period in 2016 and picked up a 1961 Omega 10 carat yellow gold Seamaster DeVille and a 1971-1972 Rado Conway orange dial to add some flair to the collection. A couple of years later, in 2017, for our wedding anniversary, my wife bought me a Seiko Alpinist SARB017, and about a month later, I picked up a Seiko SARB065. The years went by, and I moved up the corporate ladder in cybersecurity and started to make some more money and walked into an AD at the time. Couldn't convince myself to buy Rolex, but I did start with a Tudor Black Red 41 mil, reference 79230. I picked up the Iconaut reference 20400 a few months later for pretty cheap, so I won't lose money if I decide to sell it, which I've been thinking about doing and putting towards a new piece. This past Christmas, my grandfather gifted me his grandfather's watch to hold on to and one day pass on to my children, but like he did, it's a 1906 AWW Co. Waltham, serviced, bottom right, but that got me thinking about quality pieces that I could also one day hand down to my children. I sold a house that I had purchased and renovated, and it was time that I decided, if any time it was this was the time to buy my first Rolex. I picked up a 36 mil Datejust with poly center links and smooth bezel, reference 116200. My AD called me a few months later and offered me a Rolex 116610 LN Submariner if I wanted it. You never say no to that, that is for sure. It took me 8 years of collecting to get into the luxury watch market, but I have finally arrived. I wanted to ask you for some watch ideas to round out the collection going forward. Love the channel. Looking forward to the video, listening to the Pontiff's advice. Jonathan. He says that he sent me an email saying, just a small note, the 1961 Omega is 14K, not 10K. It was a typo. Now, I've got to tell you, interesting, he says, most of the shitters, which I know you'll call them, have sentimental value, and moving forward, are the following. He gave me a list of all the models there. He's got the Rolex 11. Oh, moving forward. Oh, that's what he wants to. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So, what do I think? And I got to be honest with you. I looked at this collection here, and I get very brutal. You know, I tell people they've got garbage. I tell them they've got crap. And I tell them to pump and dump it. That's what I say. I tell them to pump and dump. But I've got to be totally honest with you here. I've just gone through this email here. And it is a nice story. It does give me a warm, fuzzy feeling. You said there you started in 2013 when the wife gifted you the Citizen Black Dial. Okay, so that's what she got you there. It's not a great watch. It's not a hugely valuable watch, as I'm sure you would understand that it's sort of yeah, you know what I mean. It's kind of how do I put it? It's garbage for all intensive purposes, but it started the collection, and that's, you know, sometimes the wife gives us things, and it's okay to keep this stuff. It's okay to keep it, and I'd keep it in a special box, you know. That's what I'd do. I'd keep it in a special box there, because it is the start of your horological journey. Then, over the next year, she bought me the Citizen BL, the Perpetual Calendar. Which one is the Perpetual Calendar? I think you mean, is it a Perpetual Calendar? I think it's just when you say Perpetual Calendar, that means it knows. I don't think it's a Perpetual Calendar. Let's be completely honest there. It's an automatic. Oh, it's quartz. Okay, it's not. Okay, fair enough. It's the calendar one. Okay. Then you got the Omega, which, you know what? I gotta be honest with you. These are a little bit small. 1960s. I'd probably give that to her to wear. What a beautiful little present. I would give her that Omega to wear, because it's really a little bit small. It'd be perfect for her. It's nice condition. The Rado, what do I think of the Rado? You know what? It's kind of it's garbage. It's garbage. I mean, it's garbage. It's garbage. Okay, it is garbage. I mean, there's nothing really good I can say. It's garbage, okay? It's garbage. It's absolute garbage. It's garbage, and but it's got a bit of a story to it. I gotta say, guys, fair bit of garbage in this collection. Couple years, and he got into Seikos. The wife got him the Alpinist. The Alpinist, actually, you know, the Alpinist, they aren't as terrible as you'd think. Well, the Presage, I think, is better, but the Alpinist, and he got a SARB 65. Okay. So this is kind of like this crap he's collected, but his wife bought him some of this garbage. Okay, fair enough. Then he started to, and unfortunately, he started, when he started making the bucks, he went and bought some ugly fugly Tudors. My God. I gotta tell you this, the only person who actually likes the Iconaut is that weirdo, Austin Daniels. And, I mean, he ain't no style icon. He's got a mullet. Oh, my God. You know, I got to be totally honest with you. I don't mind the Black Bay. You got a Black Bay there. Black Bay 41. It's a bit of a chunky monkey monster. The Iconaut. My God, that is just fugly ugly. Did people actually like the Iconaut? I don't know. I don't know. His grandfather's watch, that's kind of cool. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I don't want to, no disrespect. Waltham was never a Paddock sort of brand. They were very mid-tier. Very mid-tier. They're kind of like the Seiko of their time. Yeah, you know, they were a good watch. They weren't a Paddock sort of equivalent, but it's still a very cool thing to have there. Thank the Jesus you discovered Rolex. Thank you, my Lord. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? We got the 36mm, which I quite like. I actually like it. It's a double one, which it's got the improved bracelet. It's the revised version, and thank the Jesus, you've got a Submariner. There is a, buying so much garbage, you then got, had a bit of luck with the Submariner. So, I gotta be totally honest with you, that is very cool to have the Submariner. Now, you got to be careful. No more garbage. Let's just slow down. This was an 8-year journey until you finally arrived. I wanted some ideas to turn round, to turn out the collection going forward. Okay, so you've a couple ideas you've got here. He's talking about he wants to add a 116710 LN. That, of course, is a Rolex GMT Master. The LN is the black version, which is, I gotta be honest with you, I would say, you know what? I'd be happy getting an Explorer 2. Any Rolex would be good there. Rolex Steel Sports is where the money's at in the GMT genre. I would definitely go for an Explorer 2 is fine. They're a little bit cheaper. But if you can get you want to go for the GMT Master 2, that's also fine. Sell Iconaut. Normally, I would say don't sell the Iconaut or sell a watch, but it is so ugly. The only person who actually speaks nicely of the Iconaut, I got to tell you, I've been doing these reviews now for years, and Iconauts, they don't come up in collection reviews because they are hideous. I would sell it. Get out of it. It's just an ugly, fugly Tudor. 100% I'd get rid of that. I don't know if I get a G... Look, I would say get an Explorer 2 would also be okay, depending on your money. I've been thinking about a solo dress gold watch of some type. Maybe a 2282... Oh, solid gold day date. What's this? If I could ever find one from an AD or a rose gold JL reverso. Okay, what are you talking about? The solid gold? I got to be totally honest with you. Let's be honest here, okay? Because I don't think you want me to lie to you or blow smoke up your asshole and just, you know, I got to be honest with you. I think with your collection there, I don't think you're really solid gold money. You went and bought the ugliest tuners that I ever seen in my life. The ugliest Tudors known to man. A Rolex day date. You're talking the double that's double, that's the rose gold. Rose gold. Rose gold. It's, okay, 228,235. Look, I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't think you're a solid gold man. Let's be honest there, okay? I don't know how much money you're making in this cybersecurity gig, but let's assume you're doing okay. If I were you, I would be more inclined to fix up the disasters. I would add an explorer too. Okay, what would I keep? What would I bin? Well, I got to be totally honest with you. The citizens, the wife helped you get them. Keep that. What the hell is that thing in the middle there? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That. I'm not sure. That's a citizen? What is it? Tissot? Tissot? What is this thing? I'm trying to work this out here. What is that? Is that I don't know what it is. It's just something. Oh, a Tissot Heritage Viso Day. Yeah, that's ugly. It's Tissot. Look, I got to be honest with you. Okay, who got you that piece of garbage? Oh, you decided it yourself. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. The Omega, give it to your wife. The Rado, give that to your wife. The Seiko, the Citizens, the Tissot, you just keep that to one side. The Seiko Alpinist and the other SA, there, just put it to the side. The tuners, I would say, the Black Bay, I would keep that because that is semi-decent. The Black Bay 41, keep that. The Iconaut, get rid of that shit. Contact Austin Daniels and see if he wants another one because there's nobody in my entire time doing these paid review who actually likes the Iconaut. That would have to be one of the most fugly tuners of all time. You can see why when they release garbage like that, you can see why even the Septics, the Yanks, won't buy this shit. And that's exactly what happened. I would keep the Tudor Black Bay. I would keep the Rolex Datejust. I'd keep definitely the sub is the gold. This is the diamond in this garbage collection. The Waltham, you'd keep that because it was your granddaddy's. I would be getting rid of the Iconaut and I'd be adding an Explorer. I don't think you really come across as solid gold day date. I mean, let's be honest here. You were humming and hawing to buy a tuner. Now you're going to go and buy solid gold day. I just don't. It's like, to put it this way, it's like you drive around in a Chevy Malibu. Okay, we get it. You got a company car. It's a Malibu. Then you're talking 3 Series, and I'm thinking, 3 Series BMW, yeah, maybe. And then all of a sudden, right at the end, you say, look, I'm thinking about getting a 7 Series. No. Different class. I don't think that's for your station in life. I'm just not quite sure. I don't think you need it. Personally, I would get a bit more Steel Sports. I would add an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. I would add what would I add? I'd add an Explorer 2. I would add maybe a black GMT Meister. I would add maybe a Milgauss. I'd add maybe an Air King. That's what I'd add. I mean, gold. I don't think you're the gold type. I just can't see it. I'm sorry, man. Maybe I'm being rude here. I just don't see you being able to really comfortably spend that. And look, I got to be honest with you. Steel Sports is winner chicken dinner. So just stick with Steel Sports. Stick with Steel Sports. That's what I think you should do. Stick with Steel Sports. That's what I would do. Stick with Steel Sports. The gold, this collection, you've so many horrible mistakes. Come on. A couple Christmases ago, the wife was buying you a Citizen. Now you're going to get a day date. I don't believe this bullshit, okay? Just slow down. Back the truck up. Get a few Steel Sports Rolex. Then we can talk about... It's like the guy who wrote into Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, and said, I want to make $400 million. And Kevin O'Leary says, well, let's make 1 million first and then come back to me. So that's what I'm kind of saying to you as well. get some decent Rolex, get out of the garbage, and then come back to me. Okay, guys, that's my paid review. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put comments, good, bad, or ugly. I'd love to hear from you. Good, bad, ugly. Put the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need paid reviews to keep me going. Without the paid reviews, I cannot survive. That's correct, guys. I can't survive. So I gotta be honest with you. Get them in now. Get them in fast. I'm sinking. I need the paid reviews. Okay, guys. Catch you in the next one. Don't forget, you can also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon, guys. And, guys, we will catch up in the next one. Hey, guys, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to introduce a new service to you. ValueYourWatch.com. Proud supporters of ArchieLuxury. No seller's fees. No buyer's fees. That's right, guys. This is a trading platform to buy or sell watches. You can start selling for free. That's right. We advertise our paying for our paying subscribers on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's a global platform. That's right, guys. Get $50 off the annual subscription by applying the coupon Archie when you check in there. But, guys, you can try this for free straight away. Guys, you can start listing watches. ValueYourWatch.com. Give it a try and tell me what you guys think of that.
Feeling me, me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.